Look at this. Millions of people moving with absolute precision. This is the velocity of Japanese urban life. Japan is one of the most visited destinations for regional travelers. It is safe, highly accessible, and the public transit runs on a strict, flawless schedule. Yet, post-trip reviews show a sharp divide. One group becomes annual repeaters, returning every year, while another group returns exhausted, feeling that a single visit was more than enough. A major trip will cost you thousands of dollars and consume your limited paid time off. This requires you to be specific about what you are buying: rest and recovery, sensory stimulation, or unstructured nature. Individual satisfaction correlates directly with how well a traveler's psychological goals match Japan's specific urban framework. Japan specializes in the urban cultural travel model. This system prioritizes high activity, hyper-dense sensory inputs. It favors movement over deep relaxation. If you are a restorative traveler, your baseline requirements are usually vast natural landscapes, quiet downtime, and a complete environmental shift away from daily life. That creates a clear trade-off. By choosing Japan, you are exchanging restorative awe and rest for highly curated, efficient urban exploration. Your final verdict on the trip depends on one question: do you view navigating a complex, curated city as a true vacation or as a stressful chore? This chart breaks down the travel architecture by city. Let's look at Tokyo. The primary input, or effort required from you, is navigating a sprawling, pedestrian-heavy public transit system. The outcome is a massive concentration of commercial storefronts and vertical signage, delivered with statistical safety and almost zero travel friction. But there is a hidden physical toll. You will spend hours matching the pace of millions of commuters through endless underground transit hubs. The physical fatigue of racking up 20,000 steps a day can easily override any mental relaxation you hope to achieve. For many visitors, a Tokyo itinerary functions like a rigorous, structured daily walking tour. Moving down the matrix, we add Osaka. Here, the primary inputs shift. Your itinerary is now built almost strictly around securing dining reservations and navigating retail districts. The reward is a high density of world-class gastronomy and night markets concentrated along the Dotonbori Canal. However, a trip built entirely on continuous consumption leaves very little room for expansive, non-commercial downtime. If you do not strongly identify as a foodie or a dedicated shopper, this specific travel loop becomes highly repetitive. A traveler who isn't motivated by food or retail might find the Osaka loop offers few alternative activities, making the itinerary feel repetitive rather than rewarding. Next on our matrix is Kyoto. The primary input here is immersing yourself in preserved historical districts and running a circuit of ancient temples. You might expect serene history, but the structural reality is highly urbanized. These traditional wooden streets are packed shoulder to shoulder with other tourists. Isolated nature tourism exists in Japan, like the views surrounding Mount Fuji, but it requires targeted deviations from the main city circuits. While Kyoto delivers exceptional cultural density, it lacks the isolation and environmental scale that dedicated nature seekers require. This blank quadrant chart is our final evaluation tool to help determine your specific traveler profile. The vertical axis represents sensory input, ranging from high to low. The horizontal axis tracks your environment, moving from dense urban infrastructure on the left to natural landscapes on the right. Based on the evidence, we plot Japan's core travel architecture in the extreme top-left quadrant: high sensory input combined with dense urban infrastructure. The data shows that Japan rewards travelers who value high-density urban culture and specialized culinary experiences. If your required outcome is deep mental restoration and escaping crowds, you fit the one-and-done profile. The architectural trade-off of Japan is likely too steep for your preferences. But if you fit the annual repeater profile, someone who desires a high volume of food, culture, and activity per hour, Japan offers a significant return on your investment. To manage the physical fatigue we discussed, there is a specific formula. Limit your focused city itineraries to optimal sprints of 3 to 5 days. To master the Japanese vacation, do not treat it as a sprawling, relaxing retreat.